Honorable President, honorable ministers, and distinguished guests, with protocol having been established, good morning. For the World Food Program, food systems are ultimately about people. Yes, food systems include everything related to production and distribution, preparation and consumption of food, but it's also about the nutritional, socioeconomic, and environmental results of these activities. The food system we want to see in the Caribbean is one that's efficient and sustainable, and that guarantees food security and nutrition for all people and for future generations. However, the challenges in achieving this food system in the Caribbean, small island developing states are different from other parts of the world. The solutions must therefore also be different. COVID-19 has highlighted the fragility of food systems in the Caribbean. The heavy reliance on imports from North America and Europe, barriers to inter-regional trade, logistical challenges, and vulnerability to natural hazards and economic shocks, among others, inhibit food systems in the Caribbean from becoming sustainable and resilient. While poverty, rather than food insecurity, tends to be the more pressing issue in the Caribbean, the pandemic has also highlighted the fragile food security situation of many households throughout the region. As ASG Cox mentioned, WFP supported the CARICOM Secretariat with a series of COVID-19 food security and livelihood impact surveys. Between April 2020 and February 2021, findings revealed a consistent deterioration of the situation throughout the Caribbean, particularly for those living in or vulnerable to poverty. In short, over this period, despite increased access to markets following the initial periods of restriction, increasing food prices and job or income loss has significantly impacted the most vulnerable. They simply cannot afford to meet their food and nutrition needs, let alone invest in their livelihoods to strengthen their resilience to further shocks. WFP estimates that in April 2020, there were 1.7 million food insecure people in the English-speaking Caribbean, and that rose to 2.7 million in February of this year. This equates to 38% of that population. The longer this current crisis continues, and with the threat of compounding crises, the worse the situation will become. And this is why I say ultimately food systems are about people. There are a few critical areas from the WFP perspective where solutions lie under a unified Caribbean approach. First, in order to strengthen the resilience of food systems, we need resilience in institutions. Further investments are required in disaster risk management at both the regional level through SEDIMA and other CARICOM entities, and at the national level. This should include early warning systems, layered risk financing mechanisms, including weather-related insurance schemes, building on the example of the CRIF. There also needs to be greater access to grant and concessional financing. At the same time, there's a need to continue to strengthen national social protection programs and systems to better serve vulnerable populations in quote unquote normal times, as well as during crises. With more efficient and predictable service delivery, household resilience can be significantly increased. In other words, the food system we want is simply not possible without universal access to food. Secondly, greater emphasis must be placed on linking smallholder farmers to markets, and this must go beyond the low-hanging fruits and make concrete efforts to include the most marginalized farmers, including women and indigenous populations. This should include ecological food systems of small producers and fishers linked to value chains and public procurement programs for homegrown school feeding, amongst others. Such multi-sectoral approaches enhance resilience, support response to shocks, strengthen local economies and livelihoods, and build human capital. Lastly, there needs to be a Caribbean-wide approach to food systems that reduces barriers to trade, addresses the logistical constraints of the region, and transforms current consumption patterns. There must be more incentive to buy locally and within the Caribbean for institutional purchases, for the tourism industry and others. And finally, to increase consumption of Caribbean products by Caribbean people for a healthier diet that also strengthens the economy. Caribbean unity is critical in identifying, promoting, and propelling these solutions here in this dialogue for the Global Food System Summit, and more importantly, beyond that. And looking beyond this dialogue and the summit, WFP's objectives are to put the furthest behind first, to pave the road from farm to market, to reduce food waste, encourage a sustainable variety of crops, and make nutrition a priority in partnership with governments and regional institutions in the Caribbean. My hope is that this dialogue and the Caribbean's contribution to the global summit will serve as a turning point to the region's journey to achieving zero hunger and the other SDGs. So thank you, and I would like to wish you all good luck in the deliberations today.